Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Hussein Hassan and back to creating tutorials again. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create a business card using Adobe Illustrator, and after designing it in Illustrator I will show you how to mark up it in Photoshop. So this tutorial is going to be a very important tutorial. I hope you guys watch me very carefully. And yeah, this is the second business design tutorial by Hussein Hassan by me, and this is totally going to be in English. So guys, enough fooling around, let's get started. As usual, I'm going to open Adobe Illustrator and create a new document. So you guys have to be very careful when you are setting this all those options in here. So I'm just going to name this document business card. Business cards, and the artboard will be 2. This profile is going to be custom, and this one is sorry about that. This one is the number of artboard is going to be 2, and just select on this icon, and the space between 2 artboard will be 1 inch, and column will be 2, size will be customs, and we are going to give weight 3.5 inch, and height is going to be 2 inch. This is the standard business card size. All around the world this is the standard size. Okay, so when you are designing a business card, just keep weight 3.5 inch and height 2 inch, and always units is going to be inch. So when you are designing some print ready material, so keep it in inch. Okay, so and orientation is going to be horizontal, vertical and horizontal. Okay, so keep them this horizontal icon. Just click on this horizontal icon. And bleed, as I already mentioned about bleed. What is bleed? So we are going to keep bleed 0.25. so just click on this icon, keep them 0.25. and as I also mentioned, Cmyk color mode, because this is the print material because we are going to print our business card, so we are going to keep it on Cmyk, and raster effect is going to be high 300 ppi, and preview mode default. So this you guys have to be very careful about when you're creating a business card document. So all those options is going to be the same. You guys have to be very careful about it when you are creating a business card design, when you're creating a new document for business card. Okay, I'm gonna create document. It's take a little time. Okay, this is our business card. This is going to be the first, and this is going to be the back part of our business card. And as I also mentioned, I was searching on Google, so cool business card design. I found this one. I thought this one is very good design, and very fresh and very simple design, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create this one. Okay, I already have this one in my Word document. I'm just going to drag this document into my AI Illustrator. I'm just because I'm going to design this one, so I'm keeping it in my Illustrator so that I can watch it and carefully design it. So I'm just going to lock it. So this is my fast artboard. So we are going to design in this artboard, we are going to design the fast font side of our business card. So you see, there is a simple logo. Most of the time your client will give you the company logo. You don't have to recreate it. If your client don't give you the logo, then you have to recreate it from zip file, I guess. I already show you guys how to create logo and how to copy them, how to recreate them, so I'm not going to do that again. So this is a very simple logo. We just have to before we start designing, we just have to prepare our artboard, artboard. So click on Ctrl R, so the ruler option appear, because my previous business card design, I was forgotten to mention how this ruler you can make them appear in your Illustrator. You just press on Ctrl and R in your keyboard, then this ruler will appear. So, and keep them. We are going to create rectangle. So click on this rectangle and click on your artboard. We keep them 3.5 inch. Weight is going to be 3.5 and height is going to be 2. Just click on it. So we already created, just don't have any stroke in your keyboard. when we are dragging this rectangle to your artboard, fast artboard, we are not going to do this this drag and drop. We are not going to do this way. We are going to use this transform option and just make them 0 and make them 0. Okay, this is weird. Okay, this, we have to click on this one, make them 0, make them 0. You see, it just put your artboard into your just put your rectangle in your artboard accurately, measuring accurately. So and after having your artboard, you just have to also click on artboard, just for surety, so that it's actually inside of your artboard. And we are going to click on this and go to object and offset path, and go to offset path and create a new 3.5, I guess. No, I mean 2 point, this is we take 0.25 bleed, right? Yeah, and we are going to create a minus 0.25 offset path. So you see there is another rectangle inside your artboard. Okay, because this is our safe typing zone inside of our middle artboard. This is our safe typing zone. So we are not going to type anything in this side. We will try to keep our typing, our written stuff, our logo inside of this middle area. Okay, so we are creating a safe type zone, and after creating, and we are just going to align those rulers so that just keep watching what I'm doing, because I will explain why I'm doing this. Oh, I think I locked it. I have to unlock this and keep it here. Then I'm going to take this one and just drag it and click on this one. So I think I'm done. Just press on Control R, Control 5 and make it a ruler. Okay, and then click on this icon, this artboard, because I mean this rectangle in your artboard, that is what is covering your whole artboard. Just go to offset, I mean path, object, path and offset path, and make them +25. Okay, you just +25 and just hit preview. Okay, so we have an artboard in our I mean we have a rectangle in our artboard. We just have to delete this one. We just also don't need this one, delete this one. So we have our grid line. We have to lock, I mean no, not lock it. Now we just have to grab all those that we are created, lines and artboards, and we are just going to grab it, and we are just going to copy it to our second artboard. Shift and Alter. Okay, copy in our second artboard. Sorry guys, Azan is happening, so I'm going to push. So guys, Azan is finished, so I'm back, and let's start creating the design. So I have my first artboard, I have my second artboard. So in our first artboard we are going to design this one. So let's see what is that design. So it's a very simple logo and business card. It's not even a logo, so we are going to design it the same way they did. Okay, so we are going to make it so, sorry about that. I'm pressing shift and making another one, and I'm going to do another one, and I'm just going to click on this icon, make it, sorry about that, it was aligned with artboard. I'm going to So now it's perfectly fine. I'm just going to make it a little bit thinner. So now what I have to do is just select on this direct selection tool and just use all those, make them yeah, that's look fine, right? I hope so. That's look fine. Yep, it's look fine. Okay, I think I'm done designing those. Just going to select those and create, mark them. Then I'm going to eyedropper tool and the color, and then I'm going to rename it with a business card by Mohsin-Hassan. Okay, that's look cool, right? I'm just going to make the upper business card word in capital, just catalog. So you have to go to character and select this icon and just click on all cap so it become capital, and you just have to make it a little bit bold, semi bold, or no, maybe totally bold. Okay, not this one. Just going to make this one totally bold. Okay, this one is going to be normal, regular, and I'm gonna keep Mohsin-Hassan into capital too, catalog, but I'm going to make it a small. Okay, that's too small, I guess. Okay, that's look pretty good. There is no space between there, but I keep it, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bold. Nah, semi bold is good. Okay, I'm done, guys. I'm done designing Mohsin-Hassan business cards, and I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna make it like that. Oh, this is awesome. And when you are designing a logo, you have to be very careful. You have to be accurate in every angle, because the logo is a very sophisticated thing, so you don't want to mess with it. Okay, you have to keep them as accurate as possible. You have to keep it as accurately as possible. This looks awesome. This looks done. I'm done, guys. I'm done designing that simple logo, and I'm going to use this one in white color. Yep, this is done. I'm done. So I done designing the logo. I didn't vectorize it, because most of the time your client will ask you to modify the business card. So don't create outline of this word, because later so that you can redesign it if your client say to modify that business card. So when you're giving the final delivery, then you just make them vector. Okay, and we are going to design the black shadow of that artboard. We are going to click on this artboard, and we're just going to click those that color. We are picking that color from with the eyedropper tool, and we are going to create another artboard in the middle of that artboard, and we are going to make them inside of that artboard. Okay, I was just going to align with the artboard and just make them align them, and we are going to select the color from that from there, click on eyedropper tool. Yeah, done, pretty much done. Okay, that's look pretty good, I guess. And I'm going to put this one in font, bring it to font. So what I'm going to do is, you see, this one is because I created that rectangle, this rectangle before after this logo, that's why this one going inside of that rectangle. So I need to bring it font. So what I'm going to do, right click on that logo and go to arrange option and just click on bring it to font. So you see that logo was there, but because you created that rectangle after your after this logo, business card Mohsin, that's why that logo was under that rectangle. So you need to bring it font. So now this one is upside this rectangle. And the main important question is how you are going to create that QR code, right? This is a very important question. A lot of you guys don't know how to create this QR code. It's very simple. I'm just going to show you guys how to create this one quickly. So I'm going to go to a website. It's called geoqr.me. So this is the link, guys, geoqr.me. So this is a very cool website. You can create any QR code very easily. So there is a lots of other QR code generator website, but I would like to say this website is pretty much very good. I mean, you don't have to sign up or you don't have to do anything. You just have to go to this website and just press your QR code and you will be pretty much good to go. So what is happening, guys? So I'm always like to use my Facebook URL as a QR code. So you just have to copy this QR code, copy, and go to geoqr.me and click on this icon. You see this web icon, just copy paste your QR code. You see, this is my QR code now. You can also use note, text, message, phone number, email, whatever you want. Now just click on download, and you can also change the color. Okay, I would like to have the color green, as like this color that I was using. So I would like to have that color, this color. I mean this color. I'd like to have this color as my QR code color. So you just have to copy this code, #94C948. This is the color of this, this is the code of this color. So you just have to copy this one and go to the URL code and just post it in here. So you see, this is actually become the color of your QR code. This will become your color of your QR code. So another thing, this is white. The background is white. You need to change the background too. If you want, you can keep your background white, but I would like my background to be as same color as this middle artboard. Okay, as this one. So I'm gonna just eyedropper too and just see. This is the background color. Do you know what I did? I just click on this eyedropper. So when you are clicking on any eyedropper, pressing any color, so this will select that color. Okay, and you just have to double click on here, and this is the color you need to copy. This is the code you need to copy. This is the color code of your that color. So you just have to copy it and post it in here, because I want that the same color as the background color of my QR code, so that I can blend it with my business card. So it's a cool trick I learned by myself, I guess. So click on EPS when you are downloading this QR code, just click on EPS. Do not download on SVG, PNG or whatever. Just click on EPS, because you are designing it in vector design, so you should use EPS. Okay, just wait a little bit, and this, voila, this is the QR code I'm going to use in my business card. Just hold it. I guess I need to just to hold your whole QR code. Just drag it in your next tab where you're working on. Just press on it and just make it a little big, and just put it here and align it with your artboard. Okay, you see this actually blend in to your artboard because you are using the same background as this artboard. Okay, so I'm pretty much done designing the first of my business. Oh, sorry, another thing, I need to use a little bit another technique. There is a lot of I will show you something. There is a lot of strokes going on in there. Okay, in the middle of that middle rectangle. So there is a stroke line in there. So I'm going to create that stroke line. I'm going to create that stroke line using a little technique that I learned that called blend tool. It's very cool. You don't need to do multiple strokes. You just need to do one strokes, and you are going to copy it. Just copy it here, pressing Shift and Alt. So I have two stroke line. Okay, I'm just going to make this stroke a little bit whitish color, and make them white, not whitish, totally white. Make them totally white. Okay, I'm gonna make them totally white and make them a little stroke one. Okay, one is pretty good, I guess. Minus will be pretty good. Okay, this is the stroke I'm going to use, and I'm just going to click on both of them. Press Shift and click on both of the stroke line that you created, and you are going to use this blend tool. Click on this blend tool, and you see when you are dragging it into this anchor point, you just have to click one here, and you just have to click one here. You see, it actually created a lot of strokes in there. There is a little bit problem. I'm going to use so 400. I'm just going to make it 200. Okay, you see, it actually lowered the stroke line inside there. I'm just going to make it a little bigger, and just going to, you see, I think that's pretty good. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. I think double click on it, and I think I need to lower 150. Yeah, that's 180. 70. This looks cool. Okay, 180 look cool. And I'm going to make the stroke a little less. How I'm going to make the stroke a little less. Okay, I think it's pretty much done. I'm just going to make it a little less stroke. Where is the stroke? I'm just going to Windows and the stroke. Okay, stroke panel, I'm just going to make it a little bit less, and I think this is too much. Okay, this looks cool. I'm just going to lower the opacity so that it's blend in. Yeah, that's cool. Think that's, yeah, that's good. Okay, I think I need to make it go, send it to back, and send it to back, send it to back. Okay, this was in the font, and I'm going to make lock it, and I'm going to lock this one too, lock this one too, and I'm just going to lock this one, sorry about that, lock this one, and I'm going to click on, just grab both of them and just cut them and ungroup them, and I'm going to click on bring it to font so that it will go to bring it to font. Done. I'm pretty much done. Okay guys, I just did what I just did is I'm just grabbing those, I just cut them down in a base and just make them into a little bit 80, 70, 200 is, I think 200 is perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, that's look good. I'm just going to make the opacity a little bit less. Yeah, this looks cool. This looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm done designing the font side of my business card, and I'm going to start designing my second. So you guys know how to design, how you can create a QR code, and now I'm going to design this back side of my business card, and it's also going to be easy. So the same thing I did, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to create a rectangle, clicking on there, and create a 3.5 weight, and 2 is going to be the height, and just create a new rectangle and just give the color, and I'm going to press it here. I'm just going to drag it here as what I did is just align it with the artboard. So, and now I'm going to create another rectangle. It's going to be a 3 point, no, I'm going to create object path, offset path, sorry about that. I'm just going to go click on this object and go to path and create offset path, and I'm going to give a plus. Just going to delete this one, and I'm just going to create another line. You see, I'm just creating another line using this line segment tool. So I just created a simple line, and I'm just going to make it align with the artboard so that it accurately be in the middle of my design, my artboard. So I'm just going to cut them. So using Pathfinder tool, I just grab my both, this one is my artboard and this one is my line. So I just grab both of them and just click on this divide option, and I just divide them, and I'm just going to ungroup them and make this one white, completely white. So you see, I just finished designing my back white and background of my artboard, and I'm just going to create a drop shadow. Go to effects, style, and drop shadow, and I'm going to see preview. I'm just going to make them a little bit, you see, there is a little cool drop shadow inside. That's exactly what I need. I don't need this this drop shadow, but I do need this one because I'm going to use this one. So done designing drop shadow, and I'm going to create this this rectangle here. So I'm just going to create another rectangle. So this one is like going to be this, and this one is going to be sorry about that. I'm just grabbing the other tools, I mean guideline. So it's going to be there. I'm just going to lock the lock guides. Okay, so make them, sorry about that, I think I have to zoom in, then I have to do this. I just lock both of them. Sorry about that. Lock both of them. Control 2. So I press Control 2 because I need to lock them because they are jumping around. So that's why I lock them with my artboard. Now I think I will be able to design it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfectly done. So now what I'm going to do is just going to I need to bring this one font. I have drop shadow, I need to bring this one font, bring it to font. Sorry, I just bring everything in font, I guess. So I have this one in font. Okay, sorry about that. So I just need to bring this one font because so that this drop shadow work perfectly. So when I bring it to font, this is a little bit drop shadow going on, so that's exactly what I need. So I'm just going to make this one, green because this is the green color. So I'm just going to make this one. I'm pressing my whole shift key. Shift, go a little bit there. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to pick the color using this Adobe tool, and I'm done. I'm pretty much done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to drag this one a little bit inside there so that it accurately inside this. So now what I'm going to do is create multiple lines using this one. So it's going to be so I'm pretty much done with this thing. Okay, I'm pressing Alt and Shift, so I'm pressing both of them, and I'm just going to make it in there. Now align with the art, but not align with the artboard. So I'm perfectly done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just going to make those extra line there is going to disappear there. So now I'm just going to make those two great gradient. So I'm just trying to make this look good. So done, I guess. I'm just going to copy this one and make it. Just go there and just drag this one there. Just bring this output again. Just press Ctrl Alt. Just bring this one font. Okay, I'm done. But I think I need to make this line a little bit thinner, and this one a little bit thinner too. Okay, done. I think I'm done. Delete this one, just make this one there. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm pretty much sure that I'm done. Okay, I think I'm done designing. It took a little time, but I don't know why. Okay, now is the question is how you're going to get this home, phone and TV icon, right? And I also have this logo already designed. I'm just going to alter and copy it here. Alter and copy it here. Okay, and I'm going to bring it font. Still I bring it font, but the reason it's not working is because I was the Mohsin Hassan business card is in black, I guess. So guys, I'm done designing this one, and the color is good too. I'm just going to make the color a little bit bolder, a little bit darker, I guess. I'm just going to make a little bit darker. Okay, this one looks cool. Okay, done. I'm done designing this one. I'm just going to make the icon ungroup and there, put it there, and I'm going to make this one like this and just put it there underneath. Okay, this looks cool. Okay, done. So this name is already complete, Just going to make a little bit bolder, so that it goes with the group it, and just going to align with the output and just make it in the middle. Okay guys, I'm done designing that one. Done designing the logo, and the next work is I'm going to do, that is going to be home telephone and TV icon. So how you are going to get a home telephone and TV icon? The easiest way to create this home telephone and TV icon, just go to Google, home vector icon. You see home vector icon, just click on search on home vector icon, then you will see a lot of vector home icon in Google. You see, I have a lot of home icon here. Just use any of those. So I'm going to use this one. This one looks cool, right? Okay, just drag this icon into Adobe Illustrator and click on image trace. So just expand it, make it small, clicking on shift key and drag it and make it small. So I have one home icon, ungroup it and just delete the white side. Okay, just I'm done with the home thing, and I'm going to create, what icon is that? Telephone icon, right? I'm just going to search telephone. Let's see telephone vector icon. So you see I found this one. This one look good, right? This one, maybe this one. Use this one. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just choose any of those telephone icon that you like and make them. I'd like to use this one. Let's drag it into Adobe Illustrator. Just image trace it, extract it, ungroup it, and then delete this white thing and make it group it. This one you have to group it too. Just small it, make it small. Okay, I'm done designing two of them, and now I'm going to do is this TV icon, internet icon. So TV icon, internet icon, whatever icon that is, I'm just going to search it in TV vector icon. Okay, or maybe email vector icon, internet vector icon, internet vector icon. So you see, you will have lots of vector black and white icon. I like to use this one. Yeah, this one is cool, right? I just use this one, whatever. So I'm just showing you guys the basic way how you can make them, collect those icons and image trace them and vectorize them and create your business cards icon, so that you don't have to work too much. Easily you can create them from Google and make your vector icon. Okay, this one is one of a kind, one and only. Okay, I think I'm done designing all those icons, and now I'm going to put them, just going to make them accurately. Yeah, those are pretty much accurate. Oh no, this home is going to need to be a little bit big. Okay, done. You see, every single one of those similar, accurately. So make them small make them white. Okay, I'm done. So now I'm going to use them in my business card. How are we going to use it? Just going to put this one there, just put that there, and this one there. You see, those are a little bit big. I just need to smallize them. Yeah, done. Inside of that, center, center, center. Center, center. Okay guys, I'm done. This thing is done. Now I'm going to type these things. Okay, I'm just going to come. Web.com. So down. So just to name it Mosinas, and it doesn't look good. This one look cool. Now I'm going to take Mohsin Hassan, graphic designer. Mohsin Hassan, graphic designer. Right. Now I'm going to go to character. If you don't see this character option in your quick taskbar, just go to Windows and search for type, click on it and see character. Just click on it, character, then character will appear here. Okay, then I'm just going to make this Mohsin Hassan a little bit not semi bold. I'm just going to make it Mohsin Hassan totally bold, and I'm going to make it make it normal, regular, and I'm going to make all those bigger, and this thing I'm going to make semi-bold. Okay, that's look good. Sorry about that. I'm just going to make this one there. Okay, I'm done. It looks cool, right? That look cool. I'm just going to grab this icon and click Alter. I'm just going to copy this thing. I'm just going to copy this thing. Just click on Alter, copying things, and then click this one, and just group it. Just make this one here. This one is a little bit bigger than I expected, so make it a little smaller and make it this looks cool. With the artboard, no. Okay guys, I'm done designing Mohsin Hassan, graphic designer, and I'm just going to make this one white. Click on this one, white. So I'm done with this one. I'm just going to group it. I'm just going to group it. Oh, I already grouped this one. I'm just going to put this one here and smallize it, and just going to make it a little bit bigger so that it fits perfectly there. Okay, I'm done. John Doe, graphic designer. Mohsin Hassan, graphic designer. So I am also a good graphic designer, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, this one looks perfectly fine, right? Okay, Mohsin Hassan, this one is going to be a little bit up. Perfect. So with I'm done with this one. I'm done with this, and I'm just going to put those 77 Avenue. Okay, 70th Avenue, New York, NY something. Just put the address what your client gave. 777. So I think I'm using cap lock. I'm just going to use normal. Something. Okay, I'm done. I think this one has to be semi-bold too. So when you're using semi-bold, you have to use the semi-bold in every way. Okay, this one is perfectly done. So it's going to be here. Make it a small. Okay. So 73rd Avenue. Is going to. So this one looks cool, right? Whenever you're designing, you need to be very accurate. Okay. So I'm done with this one. I'm just going to copy and alter this one. Shift hold and alter this one. And just make it in the middle. Okay, I'm in the middle. And just going to 000. Okay, done. And this one is going to be 000. Those are not the real number, guys. This is just dummy number that I use. Shift and alter, and I'm going to use the name youremail.com, yourweb.com. So don't use cap lock anymore, just use normal. mail.com and yourwebsite.com. Again, it's cap lock. So this is how you design. I'm perfectly done designing, guys, and this is how you create a business card using Adobe Illustrator. I have to unlock it and make this one disappear. Okay, I'm done. So I'm completely done designing, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yeah, that's look weird, right? Two logo in the same place. Ungroup it, just make it disappear and make this one a little bigger. And site. Okay, I'm done designing. I'm done designing. So I'm done designing this one, and now I'm going to. So guys, I think I'm done designing this one in Adobe Illustrator. So I also told you that I'm going to show you guys how to mark up it. So first we have to save this design as a zip file. So this one is fast one. So how you're going to save it, just press on Control Alt or Shift S. So this tab will appear. You just have to save it. You just have to keep this weight between 1000 to 2000. Just I'm going to give you 1500 and press this little icon so that it get high resolution. It's just taking a little while, I guess. So I think it's done processing. So I'm going to save it in a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder in my desktop. let's just name it business card BUS 2. Okay, and just put it in there. So this is my font page, and this is going to be my second page. I'm going to save this one too. Just press on Ctrl Alt or Shift S and just give this one 15,000 weight, 1500, and press this little icon again. You see this, it will, every time you press make it higher, make this weight higher and press this icon, it will get high resolution like this. So when it get high resolution, just saved it in the same folder. This is going to be the second one, so I'm just going to name it business card 2 and save it. So this is how you Control Z. So this is how you save this design in your new folder. So this is the folder where I saved my business card. So now I saved it in a zip, right? So completely I'm going to save this one too in my business card design 2 folder and make it an AI design, Illustrator design, so that every time whenever I need to modify this design, I will go to my AI folder, I mean business card folder, and just make this design, I mean edit this design whenever I want to. This is the one. So I'm just saving it as an AI file, Illustrator file. And if your client asks you to make this design print ready, you just have to go to this file icon, click on this file icon and click on save as. So in here you will see that Adobe Illustrator.ai. You just have to make it a PDF, Adobe PDF.pdf. click on this Adobe PDF options and save it. So every time you save an Illustrator design, this pop-up window will appear. You just have to make this mark and bleed option, just modify a little bit. So turn this trim marks icon on and save it. So what it actually do whenever you are saving as a PDF, so it will save that design in a PDF format and it will make it print ready. So whenever your client want to print it, he will see this trim mark. These are called trim mark. Okay, so that whenever he want to cut it after printing it, so this is this little line actually showing you where he have to cut. So that is how you make a print ready business card in Adobe Illustrator and save it as a PDF. So you just have to send this to in your client, wherever he's from. He could be from America, Canada. So you just have to send those source file after completing designing it. So I also told you how you can make markup. So as you can see, this is one of the markup that this is one of the design I used to make that make my business card design. So I will show you how to design this markup file on Photoshop. So I'm just going to search. I'm just going to go to Google and search cool background like wood background, I guess. Just search it cool background. You will see a lot of backgrounds in Google image. So I'm just going to take some wood background, because most of the time wood background looks cool when you're doing any markups on Photoshop. So this I'm just looking for a cool wood background. Okay, this one looks cool, right? I think this one will be perfect for a markup business card design. Background, I mean this kind of background, so that you can use as a markup image, or you can use any one of those. It doesn't matter anyway. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to save this image in my desktop. Save image as. So in my desktop, just save it. It doesn't matter. So after saving it, it will appear like this one. I'm just going to open it in my Photoshop. So go to my Photoshop. So I'm just taking a little while. So I'm in my Photoshop now. So what I'm going to do is just I also have that other business kit. I'm just going to put this one in my Photoshop, just drag this down and into the Photoshop, and just so why I'm taking this in my Photoshop, I need to see the perspective of my design. So when you are seeing a business card design, you have to know how the angle and alignment is appear into the markup file. So I'm just taking this one just to see how this business card is appearing into this image, so that I can make my image appear like that one. So I'm just dragging both of my business card. This is the font one, and I'm just dragging the both of them into my Photoshop image, and just going to make them small a little bit. Just press on Ctrl T and just drag this one, just pressing on Shift key, and just drag this one, and drag a mouse key, it will appear like this one. And just click on this little icon and just go to your layer option. So I'm using the fast business card second. I'm selecting my business card second layer. So I'm going to select the business card fast font one. So now I'm pressing Ctrl T, so this option will appear. I'm just going to drag this one down and just going to make this one look like the similar as that one appearing here. So when you are pressing with the anchor point, when you are hold your Control key, and this one will turn into a direct selection tool. I'm just going to make this drag this down here, and just going to drag this anchor point into that other side. So what it actually do, it is making the design look like that it's just laying around. Okay, so it look like it laying around, so that it looked like it was there laying. And I'm going to make another design of like, so I'm in my layer palette. So this is my layer palette, and I'm going to use the business cards second one and press Ctrl T and make this one came here. I'm just going to drag this one, and I'm pressing my Control key and drag this anchor point into this anchor point, and drag this anchor point to this anchor point, and drag this anchor point to there, and this anchor point to here. So this is how the design is not complete yet. I have to create drop shadow to make this design accurately look like genuine. So I'm just going to create a drop shadow. How you're going to do it? Just click on one business card and click on this FX icon. Just look at the down in the layer, and you see there is a FX icon. Just click on it, and you will see there is another option called drop shadow. Just click on it, and you will see this pop-up window. What it actually do, it just creating your drop shadow looks cool, right? You see, when I'm dragging this down, there is a slide drop shadow is disappearing. Someone is might be calling me. I don't know who the hell is calling me. Sorry about that. Right now I'm busy. I'm creating tutorials, man. I will talk to you later. So just make the opacity 100% and click OK. So that drop shadow looks cool. I created drop shadow into my business card 2, and I have to recreate my drop shadow in my business card font. So I'm just going to use the same technique and make OK. Click make the opacity 100% and click OK. You guys don't have to do anything else. It look fine. And now I'm going to make this icon disappear. So you see, this is how you create markups. I'm done, guys. I'm completely done. This looks awesome, and this is how you can design, this is how you can create markups of your design and make realistic accent to it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was forgotten one thing. I didn't show you how to save this file. Just press on Ctrl Alt or Shift S and keep this 200. 300 is going to be perfect. Okay, 300. Give this option 300 and save it. I think this is the one. Okay, yes, this is the one. Just save, click on save, and this markup file is saved. I also like to save this markup file so that I can use it later. I'm just going to save it as a PSD file. You see, I'm saving it as a PSD file, so okay, so that I can later change it and modify it anytime I want to. So guys, thank you for watching my tutorials, and see you in the next video tutorial. And if you guys have any questions about this markups file and designing this business card, and if you're facing any problem, just comment in the comment below. I will back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.